there's an extension cord that needs to be plugged in.
Wait, why
I don't
hello, everybody, come in. What's a Haven symbol? Nobody, what's a Haven symbol? It's what shows that Haven's here.
Guys. So first, the costume party is going to happen before the Purim spiel. So everyone grab a seat down in the rows, and we'll call you up when we're ready to do either the costumes or the Purim spiel. Down there.
So you call us up when it's time for
Yes. Okay, welcome everyone. Can you hear me? Perfect. Fabulous. Chag Purim Sameach. It is so good to see you all. So we're going to get started. First of all, we're going to have our costume parade, and then we're going to have our Purim spiel. Written by Lila Beit Aaron with some help from her friends. And then we're going to have a quick break for snacks and then our Megillah reading. So, without further ado, let's start with the costume party. So, first I want anyone who is dressed as a character from the Megillah to come up and take a bow. And maybe explain which character you are. Which character are you?
I'm Esther.
Fabulous.
I'm Vashti.
Wonderful.
Hello, I'm Mordecai.
Excellent.
I am Esther.
Fabulous.
Fabulous.
Okay, wonderful. Come on down again. Oh, are you also?
I'm Haman.
Fabulous. You've got the hat too. Okay. Now, anyone, you can all sit down. Anyone who is dressed as royalty.
Okay.
Oh, yes, I'm dressed as royal.
You're my uncle!
Yes, I'm part of the royal family.
Technically not royalty, though.
I'm just too royal.
Lovely princess over here. Ah.
Birthday
princess here as well. Hi.
Who are you?
Queen Zara. Queen Zara, very cool. Hi. And do we have a princess? Two princesses.
Hello, my princesses.
Wonderful.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Okay.
I'm just
Okay. And I'm going to ask all of you to sit down as well.
We can go sit down.
Oh, wait, I should have worn my skirt.
So next up, anyone who is dressed as an animal. Any animals that are here? Yay!
You're a tiger.
You've got a tiger. You are a wonderful tiger. Azalea.
Yes, that's an animal.
You're acting like an animal. That's different. Panda. Are you a unicorn or a butterfly? Butterfly. I want one. Okay. And we've got a lovely butterfly over here. Okay, take a bow. Okay.
I'm a butterfly.
Anyone who is a pop culture character? Anyone from a book or a movie or a TV show or a comic?
I have to put this one.
Okay.
Harry Potter.
Hermione.
Excellent. You make a wonderful
Honey, a girl after my own heart.
Sit down.
Oh, lady!
Azalea.
Azalea. Sit down. Fabulous. And we've got a Meg. Okay. And anyone who has not yet come up but who is very proud of their costume and wants to show it off. Anyone who has a costume that they want to show off. Fabulous. All right.
Not today, Henry.
Fabulous. Okay. So, without further ado, I'm going to turn things over to our religious school kids who are going to share their awesome Purim spiel. Woohoo!
I'm gonna stay on stage.
Hey, nice and loud, friends.
Welcome to King Amish Holy Party in Shoshan, where we party non-stop. What do you think of the party? Nothing beats endless wine refills, am I right?
This is fun, but it's kind of weird that all the women are at a different party. Doesn't that violate some rules? Yours, Big Toe?
Yes, my favorite space subject. It's too more important when talking about something other than a man. They must be find resolution. So the question is, are you the one at the other party for it?
Let's see. There's Queen Vashti, of course. But isn't the whole school named after some other women? She's bound to show up eventually.
Oh no! How do we stop them? Your Majesty, we must summon the queen at once. Summon the queen? Summon the queen. Then for her text full authority of being nakedly feminine. Okay, in fact, that could be an idea. You know what I say, ladies? One must have a party of one's own. Stop that. Ballet hasn't been invented yet.
Excuse me, Queen Vashti. The king wants you to come to his party in your crown.
Listen, I would do anything for love. Nope, that's not it. Wrong emphasis. Let me try again. I would do anything for love. No, that's not it either. One more time. I would do anything for love, but I won't do that.
Vashti said no.
What will I do?
You can't let her do this, or she'll be an example for other women.
An example? A leader. Women will lose clothes and husbands everywhere. You must be in the show.
That seems a bit over the top.
You're drunk, remember?
Oh, right. Whatever you say. You're finished.
Okay, bye.
And I'm taking all your lazy treasure.
What? All I did was say no to one of the worst ideas you've ever had.
How dare you? I'm the king. I don't have bad ideas. I have dozens of advisors to come up with bad ideas for me while I make myself silly. Get out of here!
Have you heard? Vashti's banished.
Ferris needs a new queen. You know what that means?
Sure do. This means it's going to be the Bachelor's most controversial season yet. I'm the king's new second in command. They call me.
Hey, you! Get off the stage. We haven't introduced our heroes yet. Mordecai the Jew and Esther his.
Mordecai the Jew, a hero that has a death wish. He disrespected me, the king's trusty advisor, right to my face. And you know what excuse he gave me? He said it was because he was Jewish. If all the Jews were like him, they would all be executed for treason. Say, that gives me a fine idea.
Well, go tell your idea to someone who cares. I need to introduce our heroes. Ladies and gentlemen, Esther and Mordecai!
Uncle, can you believe I'm the new queen? I told the producers I was allergic to makeup and clothing ties and metal jewelry, and they canceled me anyway!
You tell them you're Jewish?
No, you warned me not to.
Well, this might be the time. The king's evil advisor Haman is planning to kill all the Jews. You must stop him.
By telling him I'm Jewish? Will that just make him kill me too?
That's a risk worth taking. What did you become queen for anyway?
You're such a party pooper.
That's what the two guards said when I told them off for plotting to kill the king.
Not that story again. Nobody cares, and no one remembers it but you.
It's in the Chronicle and everything.
Yes, and who even reads that rag? Never mind. People who want to go to sleep, that's who.
That's not the point. The point is you need to tell the king you're Jewish and stop Haman.
Fine, I'll invite him to a party. He loves parties even more than he loves his advisors.
So Esther invited Ahasuerus and Haman to a soiree, which is a word I learned just for the show. I hope you appreciate it. But the night before the biggest day, the king tossed and turned.
Oh, I don't know why I can't sleep. You'd think being surrounded by ministers and things would knock anyone out. Must be the excitement of going to Esther's party tomorrow. Hey you, yeah you reporters, do me a favor and read me something really boring.
How about back issues of the Chronicle?
Perfect. Okay, here's a page, 16 human interest story. Meet the random Jew who folds an assassination. Shusha! Mordecai, a Jew who likes to hang around by the king's gate, made news this week when he overheard the guard Big Tan and Teresh plotting.
One of them is called Big Tan?
Sometimes it's spelled Big Thanos, but that's hard to pronounce.
Fair. Continue.
He overheard the guards Big Tan and Teresh plotting to King Ahasuerus and turn them in. But what do we know about this hero who saved the king's life and was promised a big reward? Well, it turns out he's an adoptive parent caring for his young cousin or niece, or something, who was orphaned as a girl. The girl just wanted to comment and asked us to use the code name Esther.
Kind of arrogant using the queen's real name as her code name.
This article is back from when Vashti was queen.
Go figure, just a coincidence then. But you said this Mordecai was promised a reward. What did I give him?
Exposure.
That's not worth anything. That's terrible. He deserves a higher honor than a page 16 human interest story. Let's see. What can I give him? Go see if any of my advisors are outside. I'm not really an ideas guy. Let me see. Oh!
Your Majesty, thanks for seeing me again on such short notice. There's a guy I really want to have impaled. I built a 50-cubit high structure to hang his body from.
Never mind all of that. What do you think I should do for someone I want to honor above all others?
Well, that's a flattering change of subject. Definitely not the question I've been dreaming you'd ask me. And planning my answer for ages. Gee, how about you dress him up in your finest pair of clothes, as if he were the king himself, and have one of your advisors parade him around town announcing this is the king's bestie.
Perfect. Go do that for Mordecai the Jew. He deserves to be placed above all other men.
Yes, very good. Above all other men on my 50-cubit high. Wait a minute. How did we get back on the subject? Weren't we talking about someone you wanted to honor?
Exactly. I want to honor Mordecai, so I want you, my trusted advisor, to parade him around town and call him my bestie.
Yikes. If this story had a happy ending, I'd eat my hat.
Everybody, you're all invited to the party.
Welcome to my party! What a fun way to fall off a surprise break. And you, Haman, did a great job leading the Mordecai parade. How do you feel about it?
I kind of lost my voice. You get me a glass of water.
Sorry, it's a party for King Ahasuerus. That's an oops alcohol type of situation. This is such a great party, Esther. You're much better than my last queen. I have something to tell you. What? Haman wants to kill me because I'm Jewish. You're getting it now, mister. Boo!
So Haman was hanged and the Jews of Persia were saved. The end.
But I lived beyond Hamantashen.
I said the end.
Okay, that was absolutely fabulous. Woo. Okay, so it is now just a few minutes before 7. What we're going to do is we're going to take a couple of minutes just to set up. We need an extension cord behind here. And we're going to start our Mari service after that. If the kids want to take a quick snack break in the other room, and then we'll bring people back together for the Megillah in about 5 minutes. Yeah, there's a plug right behind. So we just need a short? pictures there, so you can see. Okay. Thank you all for your patience. So, at this point, we're going to begin our Mariv service. Triangle, triangle, triangle. Yes, we have a minion. We are beginning on page 1 in the booklets. And if you are able, please rise. V'hu rachum yichaper avon v'lo yashchit v'yirba lahashiv apo v'lo yercham kol hamato Adonai Yoshia hamalkeinu b'yom korenu. Ba 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 baruchu, ba 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 baruchu, baruchu et Adonai hamevarach, baruchu, baruch Adonai hamevarach leolam vaed. Baruch Adonai baruch leolam vaed. You may be seated. Baruch atah Adonai le'olam kol Hashem v'ro b'ari b'aravim. Baruch atah Adonai b'ari b'aravim. V'atolam beit Yisrael. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Adonai Elohechem emet. Mi chamocha ve'elim Adonai, mi chamocha nedar b'kodesh, norati lo tosefele. V'chudcha rahu v'necha v'keyam lifnei Moshe, zeli anu v'yamru. Adonai imloch le'olam ved, v'ne'emar kifad Adonai et Yaakov, v'gol omer chazak mimenu, baruch atah Adonai gal Yisrael, hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom. Baruch Adonai b'yom, baruch Adonai b'layla. Page 6 actually. Yikadal v'yikadash shemei rabba, ve'alma divrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon uv'yomechon, uv'chayedecho be'Yisrael, ba'agala uv'izman kari v'yimeru, amen. Yehi shmei rabba nevarach le'olam le'omei amaya, Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitzadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekudesha brichu la'elam inko berchata v'shirata tishbechata v'nechemata damiran v'yalmaya v'yimeru amen. Please rise if you're able for the silent Amidah. ויתקדש שמי רבה. ועלמא דברך חירותי וימליך מלכותי. וחייכון וביומכון וחיי דכל בית ישראל. ועגלה ובזמן קריב ויאמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ליומי עולמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשך ברכו לעלמים כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירם בעלמה ויאמרו אמן. תקבל צלותון ואותון דכל ישראל קדם עבורון די בשמיא די בשמיא ויאמרו אמן. יהי שלום הרבה מן שמיא וחיים עלינו על כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ויאמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ויאמרו amen. Okay, so we've reached the main event. Let's welcome back anyone who is in the other room. Take a moment for them to join us for the blessings before the book of Esther. We say 3 blessings before the book of Esther. And the first one is thanking God for instructing us to read out the Megillah. Check. And to hear the Megillah. Check. Then the second is thanking God for doing miracles in the time of our ancestors, and we hope in our time as well. We could use a few miracles. And the last is the Shechianu, because it is the first time this year that we are reciting the Megillah. So, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu mitzvotav v'tzivanu al mikrat Megillah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa nisim l'avotenu v'imotenu bayamim hahem b'zman hazeh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'achiyanu v'kiyamanu v'higianu l'zman hazeh. Amen. So, as has become our custom, we're going to do an abbreviated version of the first 5 books with some editorial commentary. And Noah Beit Aharon will help me with this. I have a Megillah scroll right there. We are also going to want someone to man the display here.
Okay, why don't, Azalea, you go first.
So, and
Because my kids are
everyone...
forced to stay till the end, so they'll have a chance.
Okay. So, and here is the booklet everyone should have. Wonderful. And there is a certain name that we say. And when we say it, we all get to make noise. There is a button in the back of that display that changes which eye is showing. Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
When you hear the name Haman,
And then when I give you the signal, you're going to turn it back and we'll continue.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
So I'm trusting you to turn it back when I give you the signal, yes?
Okay.
All right, you seem like a reliable person.
I'm gonna flip it every single time you say Haman.
Correct. And then you're going to flip it back.
Okay.
Okay, good. All right. So, chapter 1. And if you want to read through, the beginning of the Megillah starts on page 7 when we get past the Roman numerals and into regular numbers. Chapter 1. Our story begins in Shushan, where King Ahasuerus has thrown a wild party for several thousand of his closest friends. When Queen Vashti refuses to parade herself in front of the men of Ahasuerus' command, his advisors are horrified. What's next? Equal rights? They tell the king if Queen Vashti refuses to be seen, then her punishment is she will never be seen again.
ויהי בימי אחשורוש, הוא אחשורוש, המולך מהודו ועד כוש, 27 מדינה.
Chapter 2. Sometime later, Ahasuerus decides it's lonely at the top and starts looking for love by announcing a beauty contest for every unmarried girl in the empire. The hands-down favorite is Esther, whose cousin Mordecai warns her to keep her Jewish identity secret. When she becomes queen and moves to the palace, Mordecai follows her in a concerned big brother way, not a creepy stalker way. All of this sneaking around means that Mordecai is in the right place at the right time to foil a plot against the king. And Ahasuerus, being the wise and benevolent king we all know and love, immediately drops that information into a filing cabinet and forgets all about it.
בימים ההם ומרדכי יושב בשער המלך קצף בגתן ותרש שני סריסי המלך משומרי הסף ויבקשו לשלוח יד במלך אחשורוש ויוודע הדבר למרדכי ויגד לאסתר המלכה ותאמר אסתר למלך בשם מרדכי ויבוקש הדבר וימצא ויתלו שניהם על עץ ויכתב בספר דברי הימים לפני המלך.
Chapter 3. But now our story takes a turn because there's a new sheriff in town, Haman! Perfect. Yeah, you need to start back. Yeah, there you go. Oh. There you go. Red off, blue on. Good. Okay. When Mordecai refuses to bow to him, Haman and quits. Good. Tells the king, all these Jews have got to go.
ויאמר המן למלך אחשורוש ישנו עם אחד מפוזר ומפורד בין העמים בכל מדינות מלכותך ודתיהם שונות מכל עם ואת דתי המלך אינם עושים ולמלך אין שווה להניחם.
Chapter 4. Mordecai hears what Haman and stop has planned and falls into a deep despair. He won't eat, he won't sleep, not even the nice chicken soup Esther sends over.
ומרדכי ידע את כל אשר נעשה ויקרא מרדכי את בגדיו וילבש שק ואפר ויצא בתוך העיר ויזעק זעקה גדולה ומרה.
Mordecai tells Esther what's in store for the Jews and says she has to get the king to nullify the decree. She says, "Are you kidding? Did you not hear what he did to the last queen he decided was too high maintenance?" Mordecai says, "Maybe so, Esther, but if ever there was a time to be a Karen and complain to the manager, this is it." Chapter 5. Esther gathers up her courage and goes to talk to the king. She knows the best way to this king's heart is through his stomach, so she invites Ahasuerus and Haman and to a party, an all-night party with food and drink that would put the judges on the Great British Baking Show to shame. Ahasuerus asks what she wants, up to half his kingdom, but Esther worries he doesn't really mean it. "Come to another better party tomorrow," she says, "and I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want."
ויאמר המלך לאסתר במשתה היין, מה שאלתך ויינתן לך, ומה בקשתך עד חצי המלכות, ותעש ותען אסתר ותאמר, שאלתי ובקשתי, אם מצאתי חן בעיני המלך, ואם על המלך טוב, לתת את שאלתי ולעשות את בקשתי, יבוא המלך והמן אל המשתה אשר אעשה להם, ומחר אעשה כדבר המלך.
After the party, Haman gloats to his wife Zeresh. But says his success means nothing to him because Mordecai still refuses to bow to him. But Zeresh has a devious plan to take Mordecai out of the picture for good. We will now turn to the thrilling conclusion. Don't depart. We will sing and see how it ends. Yasher Koach to Noah Beit Aaron. Yasher Kochech to Azalea for being our first board manner. Yes, you have been a wonderful chairman of the board. We'll have a new volunteer. Okay. The rule is, when I signal you, you have to switch it off and switch it on. Yes. So if you pull on that, it should
Pull
change.
down on the wooden thing.
Pull down.
The wooden, if he moves the wood.
Try holding on there. You got it? Okay, good job. Okay, so we'll give that a try. Ready? Okay. So, before Sam Evans begins with chapter 6, I'm going to ask everyone to turn to your song sheets. Have a little musical interlude. What would you do if I said the wrong thing? Would you tell me to vacate the throne? What would you think if I told you the truth? Would you leave me to be all alone? Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. Oh, I could try with a little help from my friends. Oh, I rely on a little help from my friends. What would it mean if you found out today I was Jewish and not what you thought? Would you still care about me the same way? Would you treat me okay like you ought? Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends, and I would try with a little help from my friends, and I rely on a little help from my friends. I must help everybody. I want the Jews to be free, but I won't be anybody with Haman's evil decree. Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. Oh, I could try with a little help from my friends. Yes, I'll rely on a little help from my friends, a little help from my friends. Fabulous. I will turn things over to Sam, and I'm just going to tell people what page they can find chapter 6 on as we get the thrilling conclusion. Page 22.
You have a summary?
What?
Summary?
No,
Okay.
going straight into it.
בלילה ההוא נדרש נת המלך ויאמר להביא את ספר הזיכרונות דברי הימים ויהיו נקראיהם לפני המלך וימצא כתוב אשר הגיד מרדכי על ביתנה ותרש שני סריסי המלך משמרי הסף אשר ביקשו לשלוח יד במלך אחשוורוש. ויאמר המלך מה נעשה יקר וגדולה למרדכי על זה. ויאמרו נערי המלך משרתיו לא נעשה עמו דבר. ויאמר המלך מי וחצר והמן לחצר בית המלך החיצונה לאמור למלך לתלות את מרדכי על העץ אשר הכין לו. ויאמרו נערי המלך אליו הנה המן עומד בחצר, ויאמר המלך יבוא, ויבוא המן. ויאמר לו המלך, מה לעשות באיש אשר המלך חפץ ביקרו? ויאמר המן, בליבו למי יחפוץ המלך לעשות יקר יותר ממני? ויאמר המן, אל המלך איש אשר המלך חפץ ביקרו יביאו לבוש מלכות אשר לבש בו המלך וסוס אשר רכב עליו המלך ואשר ניתן כתר מלכות בראשו ונתון חלבוש והסוס על יד איש משרי המלך הפרטמים והלבישו את האיש אשר המלך חפץ ביקרו והרכיבוהו על הסוס ברחוב העיר וקראו לפניו ככה יעשה לאיש אשר המלך חפץ ביקרו. ויאמר המלך להמן, מהר קח את הלבוש ואת הסוס כאשר דיברת ועשה כן למרדכי היהודי היושב בשר המלך אל תפל דבר מכל אשר דיברת. ויקח המן את הלבוש ואת הסוס וייבש את מרדכי וירכיבהו ברחוב העיר ויקרא לפניו ככה יעשה לאיש אשר המלך חפץ ביקרו. וישב מרדכי ישר המלך והמן נדחף אל ביתו אבל וכפוי ראש ויספר המן לזרש אשתו ולכל אוהביו את כל אשר קראו ויאמרו לו חכמיו וזרש אשתו עם זרע היהודים מרדכי אשר הכילתה לנפול לפניו לא תוכל לו כי נפול תיפול לפניו עודם מדברים עמו וסריסי המלך הגיעו ויבהילו להביא את המן אל המשתה אשר עשתה אסתר. Keep going.
Keep going. Yasher Koach, you did a wonderful job. Would someone else like to take a chance at the board?
He refuses to yield.
I know you want to stay, but you need to share.
Here comes Lila. Nice job.
Great job. So you see this thing here? If you pull down on it, it lights up, and if you pull down one side or the other, yeah. Okay. Ready to go. We are continuing. Chapter 7, page 24.
ויבוא המלך והמן לשתות עם אסתר המלכה ויאמר המלך לאסתר גם ביום השני במשתה היין מהשאלתך אסתר המלכה ותינתן לך ומה בקשתך עד חצי המלכות ותעש ותען אסתר המלכה ותאמר אם מצאתי חן בעיניך המלך ואם על מלך טוב תינתן לי נפשי בשאלתי ועמי בבקשתי כי נמכרנו אני ועמי להשמיד להרוג ולאבד ואילו לעבדים ולשפחות נמכרנו החרשתי כי אין הצער שווה בנזק המלך ויאמר המלך אחשוורוש ויאמר לאסתר המלכה מיהו זה ואין זה הוא אשר מלא ליבו לעשות כן ותאמר אסתר איש צר ואויב המן הרע הזה והמן נבעט מלפני המלך והמלכה והמלך קם בחמתו ממשתה היין אל גינת הביתן והמן עמד לבקש על נפשו מאסתר המלכה כי ראה כי חלתה אליו הרעה מאת המלך והמלך שב מגינת הביתן אל בית משתה היין והמן נופל על המיטה אשר אסתר עליה ויאמר המלך הגם לכבוש את המלכה אמי בבית הדבר יצא מפי המלך ופני המן חפו ויאמר הרבונה אחד מן הסריסים לפני המלך גם הנה העץ אשר עשה המן דיבר טוב על המלך, עומד בבית המן. שבוע 50 אמה, ויאמר המלך, תלו עליו, ויתלו את המן. על העץ אשר הכין למרדכי. וחמת המלך שכחה.
Yes, your talk, Sam. Beautiful.
Thanks, Lila.
I can help you.
Well, I think it's Simon's turn. If Simon wants to turn,
Okay, then I'll.
you will get another turn. Don't worry.
How come Vashi wasn't mentioned at all?
The first few ones.
About to do them.
Okay. You ready? Okay.
Okay, well then Vashi's obviously did.
Red Nikki is going to continue with chapter 8, page 2627.
ביום ההוא נתן המלך אחשוורוש לאסתר המלכה את בית המן. צורר היהודים ומרדכי בא לפני המלך כי הגידה אסתר. ויסר המלך את הבתו אשר העביר מהמן. ויצנע למרדכי ותשם אסתר את מרדכי על בית המן. ותוסף אסתר ותדבר לפני המלך ותיפול לפני רגליו ותתחנן לו להעביר את רעת המן. האגדי ואת מחשבתו אשר חשב על היהודים ויושת המלך לאסתר את שרביט הזהב ותקום אסתר ותעמוד לפני המלך ותאמר עמו המלך טוב ואם מצאתי חן לפניו וכאשר הדבר לפני המלך וטובה אני בעיניו ייכתב להשיב את הספרים מחשבת המן. בן המדתה הגגי אשר כתב לאבד את היהודים אשר בכל מדינות המלך כי איכך אוכל וראיתי ברעה אשר ימצא את עמי ואיכך אוכל וראיתי באובדן מולדתי ויאמר המלך אחשוורוש לאסתר המלכה ולמרדכי היהודי הנה בית המן נתתי לאסתר ואותו תלו על העץ על אשר שלח ידו ביהודים ואתם כתבו ליהודים כתוב ביניכם בשם המלך וכתמו בטבעת המלך כי כתב אשר נכתב בשם המלך ונחתום בטבעת המלך אין להשיב. ויקראו סופרי המלך בית ההיא בחודש השלישי הוא חודש סיוון ב13 בו וייכתב ככל אשר ציווה מרדכי אל היהודים ואל החשדרפנים והפחות ושרי המדינות אשר מהודו ועד כוש 27 ומאה מדינה ומדינה ככתבה ועם ועם כלשונו ואל היהודים ככתבם וכלשונם ויכתוב בשם המלך אחשוורוש ויחתום בטבעת המלך וישלח ספרים ביד הרצים בסוסים רוכבי הרכש החשטרנים בני הרמחים אשר נתן המלך ליהודים אשר בכל עיר ועיר להיקהל ולעמוד על נפשם להשמיד להרוג ולאבד את כל חיל עם ומדינה הצרים אותם טף ונשים ושללם לבוז ביום אחד בכל מדינות המלך אחשוורוש ב13 לחודש 12 הוא חודש אדר פת שגן הכתב להינתן דת בכל מדינה ומדינה גלוי לכל העמים ואילות היהודים עתידים ליום הזה להינקם מאויביהם הרצים רוכבי הרכש החשטרנים יצאו מבוהלים ודחופים בדבר המלך והדת ניתנה בשושן הבירה ומרדכי יצא מלפני המלך בלבוש מלכות תכלת בחור ועטרת זהב גדולה ותכריך בוץ וארגמן והעיר שושן צהלה ושמחה ליהודים הייתה אורה ושמחה וששון ועיקר ובכל מדינה ומדינה ובכל עיר ועיר מקום אשר דבר המלך ודתו מגיע שמחה וששון ליהודים משתה ויום טוב ורבים מעמי הארץ מתייהדים כי נפל פחד היהודים עליהם.
Yasher Kochev. And Shechianu, this is your first time reading Megillah. Very cool. What is your question?
Can I volunteer for reading chapter 10?
You know what? If you want to try, we can let you.
Yeah.
Or you can take your turn behind the board again. Okay. Up to you to try.
I want to do the board also.
Well, you might have to share with your sister. In the meantime, I'm going to invite Noah Beit Aaron up for 1 second to lead New Persian Queen on the second to last side of the sound sheet, because that is not a tune that I know so well.
Oh, okay.
You don't know Chuck Berry as well.
I do not. There's a hole in my
Do
education.
these work as well?
Wait, what song is it? Wait, no, here it is.
Okay.
The side ones work.
Wait, am I supposed to say this? Here.
Okay, New Persian Queen on the last page. You ready? They're really rocking in Shushan, a whole year and a day. Deep in the heart of Persia, that's one big party. Till Vashti tells him, beat it, that's all of me you're seen. Go find some other lady, a new Persian queen. New Persian queen. She's just got to have fancy dresses and jewelry, anklets up to her calves. But then in comes Hadassah, and Esther's in plain white. When Ahasuerus sees her, it's love at first sight. Oh, Esther, Esther, please take it slow. Don't tell the king you're Jewish. Nobody has to know. Someday the king will need you. His senses aren't keen. Till then, keep your secret, new Persian queen. He had them coming from Shushan, and also leagues away. Deep in the heart of Persia, a new wife every day. All over the empire, Gandhara to Janine. All the folks trying to be the new Persian queen. But now they're rocking in Shushan, and also miles away. Esther's been coronated, hip hip hooray. But then along comes Haman, and that guy loves to preen. Mordechai won't bow to him, and he thinks that's obscene. New Grand Vizier, he's got Mordechai blues. He wants to execute him and slaughter all the Jews. He casts the lots the Purim, they choose Adar 13. But who comes to save us? New Persian queen. And now we're winning in Shushan, and also leagues away. Deep in the heart of Persia, they want a second day. All over the empire, the edict will be seen. Nobody better mess with the new Persian queen.
Woo! Fabulous. Okay. So I'm going to take us home with chapters 9 and 10. I need a volunteer to man the board or woman the board.
Can I read it?
Yes, absolutely. Well, you can. Chapter 9 is long, so we're not doing that yet. But do you want to man the board?
Okay.
Okay.
But how about chapter 10? I heard that it's only 3 sentences.
Chapter 10 is only 3 sentences. So you can give it a try, and then I will back you up. Okay? We are continuing on page 30/31.
Wait, aren't we reading it?
We are reading it. Give me a second.
Oh.
Vishnei asar chodesh u'chodesh adar v'shlosha asar yom bo asher higia devar melech v'dato le'asot v'yom asher sibruhu oivei hayudim lishlot bahem v'nafochu asher yishlatu hayudim hema b'sonehem nikalu hayudim darehem v'chol medinot hamelech Achashverosh l'shloach yad b'mvakshei ratam ve'ish lo amar lifnehem ki nafal pachtam al kohanim v'chol sarei hamdinot v'hashash darpanim v'hapachot oseh hamlacha asher lamelech minasim et hayudim ki nafal pachad Mordechai aleihem ki gadol Mordechai b'beit hamelech v'samo holech b'chol medinot ki ish Mordechai holech v'gadol
וילכו היהודים בכל אויביהם, בכד חרב והרג ועבדם, ועשו בשונאיהם כרצונם, ובשושן הבירה הרגו היהודים ועבד 500 איש. Deep breath. Hey, Parson the Tub, Aseret b'nei Haman. Ben Hamdata, Zorer Hayudim haragu, uvafiza lo shalchu et yadam, vayom hahu b'mispar harugim, b'shushan habira lifnei hamelech, vayomer hamelech l'Esther hamalka, b'shushan habira hargu hayudim v'abed 500 ish ve'et aser b'nei Haman Yishar minot hamelech me'asu Asher latech v'yinaten lach Ma bikashta or v'teas V'tomer Esther V'ma hamelech tov V'yinaten gam machar Le'yudim asher b'shushan La'aso kedat hayom Ve'et aser b'nei Haman Yiblu ha'aretz Vayomer hamelech le'asokei V'tinaten dach b'shushan Ve'et aser b'nei Haman ha'amim Vayichal hayudim asher b'shushan Gam V'yom 14 l'chodesh Adar Ve'hargu b'shushan 300 ish U'va'tfiza lo shalchu et yadam U'shar hayudim asher b'mdinot hamelech yichalu v'amod al nafsham V'noch le'oivehem v'harot v'soneihem 75 alef uva'pisa lo shalchu et yadam V'yom 13 l'chodesh Adar v'noach ב14 bo v'aso oto yom mishteh v'simcha Hayudim asher b'shushan Nikalu ב13 bo וב14 bo ונוח ב15 bo ועשותו יום משתה ושמחה על כן היהודים הפרזים היושבים בערי הפרזות ועושים יום 14 לחודש אדר בשמחה ומשתה ויום טוב ומשלוח מנות איש לרעהו יכתוב מרדכי את הדברים האלה וישלח ספרים אל כל היהודים אשר בכל מדינות המלך אחשוורוש הקרובים והרחוקים לקיים
עושים את יום 14 לחודש אדר ואת יום 15 בו בכל שנה ושנה כי ימים אשר נחו בהם היהודים מאויביהם והחודש אשר נהפך להם מיגון לשמחה ומעבר ליום טוב לעשות אותם ימי משתה ושמחה ומשלוח מנות איש לרעהו ומתנות לאביונים וקיבל היהודים את אשר הלכו לעשות ואשר כתב מרדכי עליהם כי המן ונמצא הגגי צורר כל היהודים חשב על היהודים לעבדם והפיל פור הוא הגורל להומם ולעבדם ובא לפני המלך אמר עם הספר ישוב מחשבתו הרב אשר חשב על היהודים על ראשו תלו אותו ואת בניו על העץ על כן קראו לימים האלה פורים על שם הפור על כן על כל דברי האיגרת הזאת מה ראו על ככה ומה הגיע עליהם קיימו וקיבלו היהודים עליהם ועל זרעם ועל כל הנלווים עליהם ולא יעבור להיות עושים את שני הימים האלה ככתבם וכזמנם בכל שנה ושנה והימים האלה נזכרים ונעשים בכל דור ודור משפחה ומשפחה מדינה ומדינה ועיר ועיר בימי הפורים האלה לא יעברו מתוך היהודים וזכרם לא יסוף מזרם ותכתוב אסתר המלאכה בת אביחיל ומרדכי היהודי את כל תוקף לקיים את איגרת הפורים הזאת השנית וישלח דברים אל כל היהודים אל 27 מדינה מלכות אחשוורוש דברי שלום באמת לקיים את ימי הפורים האלה בזמניהם אשר קיים עליהם מרדכי היהודי ואסתר המלכה כאשר קיימו על נפשם ועל זרם דברי הצומו וזעקתם מאמר אסתר קיים דברי הפורים האלה ונכתב בספר. So, would you like to try chapter 10?
Yay!
So, you'll give it a try, and then I'll come in as well.
Okay, but
All right.
I don't know the tune or anything.
So, if you don't know the tune, that makes it a little harder. Do you want to just try the first sentence? Right here. Vayasem. Uh-huh. Good. Uh-huh. Good. Uh-huh. Good. All right. Can I step in? Do you want to keep going? Let me do it, and then if you want to try it after, okay? All right. Vayasem HaMelech Achashverosh Ma'as ha'aretz v'yeyam v'chol ma'aseh hakol u'gvurato u'parashat gedulat Mordechai asher gidlo HaMelech Elohim Ketuvim al Sefer Divrei Hayamim Lemalchei Madai Ufarahas Ki Mordechai Hayuti Mishnei LaMelech Achashverosh Vegadol LeYehudim V'ratzui LeRovechav Darash Tov Le'amo V'dever Shalom Lechol Zaro. Yay! Okay. Do you want to try just this bit, the blue?
Okay.
Bit.
Oh, that's a bit.
That's a vav.
Okay, let's have it this way.
That's a dalet.
Oh.
Good.
Shalom.
Uh-huh.
Lechol.
Zaro.
Zaro.
Excellent. Well done. Yay! Yay for trying something new. Very cool. So I want to bring in on page 2 of the songbook, and then we'll go in with our story, with our service. And don't worry if the lyrics are a little unfamiliar at the beginning. We've been learning them slowly year by year. Purim is a story we retell every year, a joyous celebration of overcoming fear. Haman tried to kill us, but he lost and we're still here, inspiring generations with a tale we all can cheer. But please don't talk about the massacre hidden at the end of the book. You can skip right by it without even a second look. It's a bit too gory to conclude our story, so we just don't talk about what happens at the end of the book. It's a story of perseverance, and to thine own self be true. It teaches glory, it teaches spirit, it teaches do unto them before they can do unto you. Please don't talk about the carnage hidden at the end of the tale. Most Jews don't even know it that well. So Haman's thriller is the end of our Megillah, because we just don't talk about what happens at the end of the book. Purim is a celebration, singing, dancing, and wine. Wear a costume, tell the story, as long as you cut off that chapter 9. Please don't talk about the massacre hidden at the end of the scroll. It's just too messy, we'll find us a big loophole. It's not like it's in Latin, it probably didn't even happen. But just in case we don't talk about what happens at the end of the book. Woo!
You'll have pretty much one better. We'll do this.
So with that, we're going to conclude our service. So we're going to turn to page 43. There are more songs. It was a question of choosing. Page 43, Reader's Kaddish. Yikadal v'yikadash shemei rabba ve'alma divrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei v'chayechon u'vyom echon u'v'chayedecho be'Yisrael v'agala u'vizman kari v'yemeru amen Yeshmei rabba mevorach le'olam le'omei almaya Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitbar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitada v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekudeshah rifu le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiram v'yalma v'yimeru amen Yesh lama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu al kol Yisrael v'yimeru, 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 amen. Aseh shalom b'mromav hu yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'al kol yoshvei tevel v'yimeru, v'yimeru, amen. Please rise if you're able for Aleinu. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, l'teku l'yotzer v'reshit, shelo asanu k'gei haratzot, v'lo samanu k'mishpachot hadama, shelo sam chalkeinu kahem, v'gor aleinu k'chol amonam, v'anachnu korim mishtachavim u'modim, lifnei melech malchei malachim, hakadosh baruch hu, shehu noteh shamayim ve'oseh haaretz, Lo shavikaro v'shamayim imahal, u'shtina tuzo, v'gavei neromim, hu Eloheinu eheino, emet malkeinu avesulato, kachatu v'torato, v'datayom me'ashevota elevavecha, ki Adonai hu Elohim, b'shamayim imahal, v'yaretz mitachat eino. Hakatu b'taratech Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed. Melech al kol haaretz, hayom hahu v'ayom hahu, yeh Adonai echad, u'shemo conclude our service with a mourner's Kaddish. You may be seated, and I just want to acknowledge that Thursday, the day that has just ended, was the yard site of Jacob Adler, uncle of Leslie Kronsky. Are there other names that we should add? And I will add also that our hearts are with the sister and the friends of Dr. Howard Cohen, whose funeral was earlier today. V'gadal v'kadash shnei rabba, v'amad v'rach v'rutei v'amlich malchutei, v'chayechon v'yavechon v'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael, v'agalav v'zman kariv v'yimru amen. Yehei shnei rabba v'barach v'olam amen. V'barach v'yishtabach v'yipa'ar v'yit'olam v'yit'naseh, v'yit'adar v'yit'alev v'yit'alal shnei d'kusha b'rechu. La'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbachata v'nechamata, v'amiram v'yalma v'yimru amen. Yehei shlama rabbanim shemaya, v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. Oseh shalom v'yamah, hu yaseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. So with that, do we have announcements? We do not have announcements. So we'll keep it nice and simple. I'm losing my headpiece. So thank you to, what?
I have an announcement.
What is your announcement?
I read that thing the first time.
Yes, Shechianu to you for reading. Okay. So with that, huge thank you to Ann Hartstein and the kitchen crew who did such amazing job cooking us all dinner this evening. We are so, so grateful. Thank you to our readers, Noah Beit Aharon, Sam Evans, Reb Nikki, and Azalea. Thank you to our helpers. Thank you to Lila Beit Aharon for writing our Purim spiel. Please join us bright and early, 8 o'clock tomorrow morning for reading of the Megillah in full. Dr. Z will be here. It is a sight to be seen and, more importantly, to be heard. Please come help make a minyan. It'll be a great time. And there will be a delicious breakfast afterwards. Other announcements that will get us through to Shabbos. Aside from that, I think we are good. Okay. Thank you all for being here. Chag Purim Sameach. May this just be the beginning of the silliness and joy.